Definitely. We want to, with that bad taste that was left in our mouth last season. Going into this game, I definitely think now that Washington's on the clock, we are ready and we're going to prepare as hard as we can.
Can you describe that taste, that feeling last year in Seattle?
We had a really good chance to win that game last year, and we know for a fact we left plays on the field, and there's no excuses to traveling there with the time difference and things like that. We knew we could win that game, and we came up short. So I think everybody in the locker room wants to piggyback off of that and do much better this season.
What's the excitement knowing you're going against a top 8 team and a Heisman, maybe co-favorite? A lot of attention being placed on it.
Yeah, it's all good, but we definitely know what we have in our locker room, and we can compete with anybody in the country, and that's definitely what we look to do.
With one of the first things Mel mentioned was the need for you guys to get to the game healthy this upcoming week. Jacoby goes down today, and a couple of your running backs. I guess what's your evaluation of that situation with obviously a big time opponent coming here?
Our medical staff will take care of that stuff with the guys that are nicked up a little bit, and hopefully those guys are ready to go. But if not, those guys that are behind those guys have to step up, and we know it's next man up mentality, and we would definitely believe we have the guys to do that going into this game.
What do you remember about last year's Washington game?
I know they got on to a pretty good hot start on us. They moved the ball pretty well, a lot of RPO and things like that, and we just know that we can start much faster and not wait too long to get into the game and get acclimated. We got to be ready right now, so that's why we're preparing immediately.
How do you feel you guys did today, cleaning up the things that you needed to clean up? What do you come out of feeling like you need to do?
Yeah, we definitely cleaned up some things from last week. I think the first 10 third downs or something like that they didn't get or something like that today, and we definitely wanted to keep harping on that coming into this week, and then things that we want to clean up again, which is missed tackles, things like that. We got some things to clean up, not playing down to the level of competition and things like that, just doing our job, and those plays will come when we do our job.
What's the change when you go from two guys who their success is basically based on their running ability to a guy like Panic?
Yeah. No, we're prepared for those guys. He's really good at what he does. We give them lots of credit, definitely, and they got a good receiving core and things like that. And we just look to prepare, and whatever the coaches have for us to do, we're looking to buy in immediately and get that job done for the whole team this week. Definitely.
Is that something that took some time getting used to this year?
Yeah, I could say that, but just going into this game, we just want to be more physical and maybe helping the DBs with getting some hands on receivers and slowing guys down and stopping the run on first and second down. And once they do get to throw it, then we can be able to play the pass instead of having to worry about run and pass and third and shorts and things like that. So I think doing that and listening to what the coaches have for us will be pretty good. Yeah, as we know, he can play, and we definitely look for him to going forward into this season. Depending on whatever Jacoby's situation is, he may have to step up, but either way, he'll step up and do what the coaches ask of him. We're confident in that guy.
How much did you want to shut out today, and did you think that you might have one until those 2 fumbles?
Yeah, it's all good. It's football. We know our offense will clean up those things and be ready going into Washington.
Surprised you guys had as many missed tackles as you had?
Yeah, we always didn't want to have any missed tackles. That was what we harped on this week also. So that's one of those things we got to clean up again and just keep it going into this week, and we will clean that up.
What do you lose when Jacoby's not on the field?
Yeah, he's a leader. We lose his voice, his things like that, his physicality, but we're confident in guys stepping up and knowing that we can replace that if needed.
I know he's a leader, talking. Was he leading in the second half today, or was he quiet? Did he have much to say about this?
Anybody that gets hurt and things like that, they're going to be a little upset. So he was a little upset, but then immediately he got into the game. He knows by him being a leader, he's got to be there for guys. So he immediately got into his role as a leader, coach, whatever you want to call him after the injury.
They played together. You did that a little bit last year, a lot in the spring and so forth. How do you feel about playing next to him inside there?
Yeah, playing with Cal is always a good thing. He knows what to do. He can help you out whenever you need to. We're a real close linebacker group, so we hang out off the field, on the field. So, it's like just being with your brother every day, really. So, we do a really good job together.
You ever played the will and the star? You call it the same.
Yeah.
I don't know if you call it or not.
Same.
Last year, you said it took a while to learn the system.
Yeah.
You're playing two positions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that difficult?
Yeah, it's not difficult. I just needed to buy in a little more, if you're being honest. And I think I have done that, and I've got much more confident in what I'm doing. And there's definitely things still that I can clean up and work on, which so everybody else can probably say. But I definitely feel like I've bought in, and I'm much more confident in what the coaches have for me.
Yeah, and as a guy who's been around Coach Tucker for a little bit now, when he comes in and says no 24-hour rule,
Yeah.
that's the first time we've ever heard him say something like that.
Yeah.
How is that received in the locker room?
That means there's partying in the locker room. There's no partying tonight. So he's saying immediately get to some film, watch whatever we can on those guys. And he's got that same bitter feeling, that nasty feeling in his mouth from last year that we want to definitely do better this time.
Does it hit you guys though, like, wow, this is something different though? Because I don't know if he's ever done anything like that necessarily.
We know how intense he can be, and he definitely means everything he says all the time. So it was just one of those like, okay, we understand what he's saying, and let's buy in immediately right now. Yep.
How about the D-line? We talked a lot about that in the offseason, how much different those guys looked and everything.
Yeah.
Through 2 games, what type of impact are they making for you guys on defense?
Yeah, they're a real physical group. A lot of guys that can rotate, as y'all can see throughout the game, and those guys will be ready to go all year long. So I mean, I know they'll bring it, and they carry us all. So I mean, we're ready to go.
No, you see them playing sort of harder with that rotation. I mean, you don't have to play as many snaps and all that. I wasn't there. You guys talk about the impression. Can you see that out there?
Oh, definitely. If you don't, then coaches will be on you for that. Because if you got all those guys rotating, you should be fresh. There should be no guys really tapping their heads or not, or as they would say, loafing on each player. So I think with that rotation, guys are definitely fresh and keeping that physicality going. Yeah, I appreciate it.